Hey guys, we got another rewatch going on today. This one we're going to be doing from the perspective of me because I had a great game last night and I kind of want to brag on it a little bit. But just so we can set the teams right, so this is Taylor's base up here in the north end. You can see right there the teal. In the center we've got Spencer right here. And then here's Travis's base. If we look at our fronts, we've got Spencer building a bunch of stables, Spencer's castle, Taylor's got some siege stuff. See, he's got a castle, he's got some barracks. We've got Travis over here setting up. As we look at our wall situation, Travis is walled off here and here. Larry is just starting to wall. There is 4 minutes left in the treaty at that point. We'll point out that Joel had a very aggressive wall. Not very aggressive, but it was more on Taylor's side for sure. But so we look at, here's Taylor's base. There's Joel's wall right here. Here's Joel's base. The more I look at it, the more I'm okay with it. At the time, I thought, man, that's kind of aggressive. But, I mean, a middle point would have been like right here. So, I mean, it's a little bit on Taylor's side, but not too bad. I'm entertained that Joel claimed the stone from it. We see that Joel is building military barracks here. I've got a bunch of barracks in here. And then Larry on the other side is prepping as well. I guess I should mention our civs. Taylor was the Celts or the Celts. I'm not really sure what we call them. I kind of want to call them the Celts, but I kind of want to call them the Celts as well. We see that Spencer is the Huns and Travis is the Spanish. Well, while Larry is also the Spanish, I went the Goths and Joel went the Portuguese. God bless the Portuguese. Oh man, oh my heart. A little bit about my civ this time. You'll notice that I've got almost 70 farmers and 50 wood choppers. I got a lot of food coming in. And most of those are actually villagers. It's not trade cards. I think I have like 10 trade cards. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rocking the 5 TC, which I normally don't do. But for this game, because I was the Goths and I knew I needed to be able to sustain, we went with it. So let's let this continue to play out. We got 4 minutes before treaty drop, but I want to see what people are up to. As we see that Spencer's just prepping, he's building a ton. They're walling off the back. This tactic is just such and it comes to play big time in this game as well. We'll see. It's just like a whole different style of game. And Spencer's trying to send in some Tarkans. We can see him already building. He's got 2 minutes left and he's building military. On the other side, we've got Joel building the castle. He's building these. I haven't even built any military yet. Just buildings. Although here I go, I'm putting these up here. With 45 seconds left. So I'm a little slow on the drop there. When I say a little slow, I'm pretty slow because as we see, the Tarkans are ready. Treaty is dropped. He could hit right now, and I've got nothing to defend. You see Taylor's going. Over here on this side, Larry's been cutting. He's so happy, I'm sure, right now. It's like, I found a lake. Anytime Larry finds a lake, he gets his jollies all going. So they're about ready to go. I'm surprised that they're not hitting at this point. Taylor and his elite skirmishers. He loves them so much. We'll see this. So I'm starting to cut because I don't like to wait around. There's an argument for both tactics. Like Taylor waiting, and Taylor's not waiting very long. You can see I'm starting to cut, and Taylor's right now going. So Taylor's going as I'm cutting. I would have cut through over here. It's too bad. If I had realized that this was wide open, I may have pushed that way, because that probably would have been a different game under. Wow, I never noticed this that whole game. Tanner, you're an idiot. Either way, So Spencer comes in with a bunch of Tarkins, sending everything that he can. And I'm gothing to the best of my ability. Building a castle. Got Spencer just kind of going nuts with the Tarkins, man. And they are just mean. Crazy stuff. And we can just see tons of stuff going on here. Meanwhile, Larry has found this, and Travis is walling off the hole. Build a wall as fast as we can. Put all the bombards there. On the other side, we've got just so many, and Spencer's plunging. Joel's building skirmishers. And more Tarkins. These Tarkins are just wrecking over here. Just absolutely, they've taken out my forward operation, which I believe I'm going to start switching to out of this guy. I am right now. I'm starting to switch off, and you can see we are walling already. Joel is walling off because we are prepping for the fight. On the other side, Larry cut through right here, and we see Larry is in Travis's base. So Larry's going nuts. Good job, Larry. Talk about a guy that's just not afraid to cut in. And going back to the trade, on this other side, we see, oh, he's pushing. So we see Spencer's diving in with Taylor. So Taylor and Spencer are plunging in and they're hitting Joel. They are in Joel's base. So here we go. They're in the trade. They're eating up. Going crazy. In this whole game, I'm kind of fighting wood. I've got, 55 wood choppers, and I still can't keep up with my wood, which is kind of the theme of the game. We're just kind of going crazy. Taylor's building forward. On the other side, this is just a plugged hole at this point. Larry's trying his darndest. Gotta get. I like the move, Larry. I doubt it lasts. But over here, we've got a little bit of a stalemate going on at this point. But they've definitely flexed. So we see Taylor's in full speed over here. Tanner's got troops hidden back behind them. That's why you can't see them. But we're just going through these little holes. I don't know why these guys are just sitting. Oh, there they go. And on the other side, Travis is now flexing on Larry. And they're just sending non-stop troops. Larry's sending a bunch of villagers up to the front. And over here, more troops. Lots of trash. Just lots and lots of trash. So Travis is now flexed on Larry. I'm surprised that Larry didn't put a thing in here and just put bombardment ships. That's the sort of thing that would just be so powerful right in here. Because you can't kill it, and it can just non-stop kill you. So, get these guys going. Taylor's prepping for another plunge. Here goes Spencer doing another plunge. Spencer's like, I'm taking it out. I'm loving these side castles. They aren't doing much right now, but I think they play a role later. So we push those out. By now, all my upgrades are in, I'm pretty sure. And talk about Travis not caring about the over-under matchup, because normally Travis is going to lose to Larry, but Travis has not only responded, but he is... Oh, wait. How did Larry get in there? Oh. Well, somehow Larry got in. Right, oh, right here. Well done, Lars. So Larry pushes again. Paladins are such a nasty unit. Meanwhile, we're going over here. Here. And Larry's up here in the front on Travis, which is slowing Travis down from over here from going in. So we pushed up to Taylor's now forward operating base. And the fight over here, now Larry's getting 2v1. So Spencer has turned and Travis is going. So Larry's seeing all of them. Meanwhile, Travis is going into Larry. And Travis is in. You can see I turn. Which they went to the wrong spot, of course. But oh, there we go. Man, the power of trash. It's insane what it can do. And Travis is just kind of wrecking. So at this point, we've cleared Travis out. And here goes Spencer. To war! He's going back in. Talk about keeping the pressure on. That's one thing that you just can't stop doing. If you can get in, you've got to just keep pressuring. So Larry was talking about last night. I was just killing so many villagers. He really did, but I didn't realize Larry was in Travis so often. We've got still a couple over there, but not a ton. But Travis has really seen a lot of damage. Larry's built a couple of walls with castles. And here we go. We start flexing on Taylor at this point. You know, I switched troops. You'll notice I'm building champions instead of trash, which I think was a good move in this section of the game. I think that played a role. So this is my first plunge on our side, and Taylor just clogs it. No, no, go, no, oh. And we're just swarming up here. We've now moved up. Joel's got all of these bombard cannons that are just money. Meanwhile, Larry is still fighting up against Spencer and Travis. And he's really holding his own. He's doing a good job. So, going that way, trying to just go somewhere. You can see I do another plunge. That they're just like, no! But of course I go right into a pinch situation. It's like, oh, well, attack the wall. Gotta get through. And here goes Spencer. Larry's prepping for a wall off. I'm doing another plunge this time. And we're going to pause right now because I'm running out of record time.